How did Ethiopia manage to break free from the grip of European neocolonialism? Ethiopia is one of the few African countries that was never formally colonized by Europe, and that's a fact that has sparked a lot of curiosity among historians and Africans alike. But what exactly does it mean to be independent in a world where colonialism and neocolonialism have shaped the global order? Well, Ethiopia's unique history is a testament to the power of resistance and determination in the face of overwhelming odds. For centuries, Ethiopia has been a sovereign nation, maintaining its independence despite being surrounded by European powers that sought to colonize and exploit its resources. Today, Ethiopia stands tall as a beacon of hope and inspiration for African nations still struggling to break free from the shackles of neocolonialism. But what makes Ethiopia's story so remarkable? Ethiopia's unique history is a complex tapestry of cultural, political, and economic factors that have shaped its trajectory over the centuries. From the ancient Aksumite Empire to the modern-day Federal Republic, Ethiopia has always been a nation that has defied conventions and challenged the status quo. And at the heart of this narrative is a deep-seated desire for independence and self-determination. Let's take a step back and explore the rich cultural heritage of Ethiopia prior to European colonization. The ancient Aksumite Empire was one of the most powerful empires in Africa, with a rich tradition of trade, architecture, and art. The earliest interactions between Ethiopia and Europe date back to the 1st century AD, when Greek and Roman merchants began to trade with the Aksumites. These interactions were largely peaceful, with the Ethiopians maintaining their independence and sovereignty. As the centuries went by, Ethiopia continued to thrive, with its own unique system of governance, education, and culture. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church played a significant role in shaping the country's identity, with its rich traditions and customs that still resonate today. The Solomonic dynasty, which ruled Ethiopia from the 13th to the 20th century, was a powerful symbol of Ethiopian independence and sovereignty. Fast forward to the 19th century, when European powers began to encroach on Ethiopian territory. The Scramble for Africa, as it was known, was a brutal and merciless campaign to colonize and exploit Africa's resources. But Ethiopia was not about to give up its independence without a fight. The Battle of Adwa in 1896 was a turning point in Ethiopian history when the country defeated the Italian army and secured its independence. The early 20th century was marked by a series of struggles and conflicts that shaped Ethiopia's independence. The country was forced to fight off multiple invasions by European powers, including Italy, Britain, and France. But despite these challenges, Ethiopia continued to maintain its sovereignty thanks to the bravery and determination of its people. One of the key figures in Ethiopia's struggle for independence was Emperor Haile Selassie. A charismatic leader and a passionate advocate for African unity, Haile Selassie played a crucial role in shaping Ethiopia's modern identity. His resistance to Italian occupation, his advocacy for African independence, and his leadership during World War II cemented his place in Ethiopian history. The 1950s and 1960s were marked by a series of internal conflicts and power struggles that threatened Ethiopia's stability. The coup against Haile Selassie in 1974 led to a period of communist rule which had devastating consequences for the country. But even in the darkest of times, Ethiopia continued to hold on to its independence thanks to the resilience of its people. The 1990s saw a new era of reform and democratization, with the EPRDF government introducing a federal system of governance and a market-based economy. This led to a period of rapid economic growth, with Ethiopia becoming one of the fastest-growing economies in Africa. Today, Ethiopia continues to face challenges from internal strife to external pressures from foreign powers. But despite these challenges, the country remains committed to its independence and sovereignty. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, a massive hydroelectric project on the Blue Nile, is a testament to Ethiopia's determination to develop its own resources and chart its own course. In conclusion, Ethiopia's journey to independence is a powerful symbol of resistance and determination in the face of overwhelming odds. It's a testament to the power of African agency and the importance of self-determination. As we reflect on Ethiopia's story, we're reminded that independence is not just a destination, but a continuous struggle for freedom and justice. So what can we learn from Ethiopia's story? We can learn that independence is not just a privilege, but a right that must be fought for and defended. We can learn that African nations have the power to shape their own destinies, free from the shackles of neocolonialism. And we can learn that the struggle for independence is never truly won, but rather a continuous process of growth, adaptation, and resistance. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about Ethiopia's history and its struggle for independence, be sure to check out our other upcoming videos on African independence movements. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.